guys, welcome back to my channel for this month catching up on K-pop. So this is going to be the first part of a 3-part special catching up on K-pop, I suppose, because not someone, but like a few people mentioned that I should be doing like a special catching up on K-pop just for solo female artists, and I thought that was a brilliant idea, so this is exactly what I'm gonna do this video. I'm going to be checking out Wheein's solo Moonbyul featuring Seori, which is like a special video. This is not like her actual comeback, if I'm not mistaken. Taeyeon and Hyolyn, so like a variety of different, very beautiful and talented female solo artists. I honestly feel like for the longest time I've been like sleeping on, you know, female artists. Like girl groups in general, like that I've said like countless time already on my channel, but like specifically solo female artists, it's either that I was, you know, sleeping on them or whatever, either that, or I feel like there's like a more and more we see more female artists, solo artists. I don't know, like I'm not basing myself on anything to say that, it's just a feeling and it feels right. So I'm just gonna go with it. Anyway, so you know what? I think I'm gonna start with Moonbyul first, since this isn't technically her comeback or whatever, but this is actually one of the most voted on Patreon. Oh, by the way, yes, if you don't know, you know, all the videos that I react to during the Catching Up on K-pop are voted by the patrons over on Patreon. You know, I take as many suggestions and recommendations over on YouTube, put them in a poll on Patreon, and the patrons are the one voting for the music videos that I react to. So if you want to participate in the whole voting process and everything, it is available for the 2nd and 3rd tier. And the 2nd and 3rd tier also will have an early access to the videos, so like a week earlier than on YouTube. So if that's something you'd be interested in, the link to my Patreon is in the description box below. So yeah, let's get back to Moonbyul now. So like I said, it's not technically her actual comeback, so that's why I'm beginning with her, I'm starting with her. Now, Seori, I know of her, you know, I listened to a few of her songs, but so I did read somewhere that the song is special, like lyric-wise. So I'm gonna make sure to have the English captions on. Yes. So the I don't know the English title, but like Korean, it is 머리에서 발끝까지. From head to toe, From head to toe? No, 머리부터 I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Does it? I'm not sure. I still have the English captions on, you know. I'm ready. Let's go. Ooh. That looks so cozy. I see why people are talking about the lyrics. Draw me like one of a French girl. Isn't it crazy though how just the change of like one pronoun or like a scenario in a music video can feel like so much more inclusive. Is it weird if I say that even though I have like no contribution to this, like I did nothing, I'm, you know, part of the audience, that even though I did not contribute to this, I feel a sense of pride? I don't know if there's a natural reason for me to be feeling proud right now, but I am. It's like I said, I did objectively nothing but just sit here and watch this, and yet I feel content. Like I said, isn't it crazy how just sometimes just the change of a pronoun or the change of a scenario in a music video, you know, here, two women, just that simply is able to make so many people feel included, heard, seen, represented, validated. All of those feelings are coming out just thanks to that. Like sometimes, not even in this situation only, but like in life in general, sometimes even the little smallest change can make the biggest impact. Coming from, you know, Moonbyul and Seori. Sorry, I'm just gonna check something because like I'm pretty sure of something. I did listen to Seori's Lovers in the Night like not long ago, but like I didn't look at the music video. I feel like, yeah, definitely, if you haven't listened to that song, go and listen to it. But the music video, yes. So I am rewatching the music video for Lovers in the Night of Seori, and it shows like scenes of couples kissing, but it's not just straight couples. We have, I don't know if it's just one, but like I'm pretty sure I know that's Nana right there, a drag queen. But anyways, there's like a gay couple kissing too, and it's like, I feel like from my very limited knowledge of, you know, the whole K-pop industry, music video wise and everything, I can probably count on the fingers of my hand the amount of time I've seen like the LGBTQ plus community represented in music video and everything. I feel like because it is such a rare instance, seeing it being done by such big celebrities like Moonbyul, you know, and Seori, it creates more of an impact. I feel like through their platform and through their voices, they're able to reach more people. What Moonbyul is doing right now and with Seori is like so important. Basically, like it all comes down to validating people's feeling and making them feel like they are being seen, heard. Yeah, maybe that's where the feeling of pride comes out, if that makes sense. While watching this, even though I did nothing, like I said, it's like she did that, and I am proud of them for doing this, and I am proud of myself in a way also to be witnessing this, if that makes sense. Also, I really want to make clear that I'm not like labeling her or whatever. Like, it's not my place to be assuming that she is part of the community or whatever. There's a part of me obviously that wants to believe that, you know, if she's putting something like this out there, obviously she, you know, her beliefs are similar to mine or yours, the people who are watching and everything. So obviously there's this part of me that wants to believe this, but I cannot just go on that and assume her sexuality or like stuff like this, you know, like it is not my place to be doing that. So I don't want to come across as if I was doing that, because I don't want to. There's a comment here that says that as an Asian queer individual myself, this music video brought me tears. It's quite rare to see our representation in Asian media, and it made me more than happy to know my fave got our back, that she sees us, and possibly is a part of the community. There you go, like, it is not our place to be assuming anything, you know. Sorry. Oh. It's an erotic song about two women who are in love. Hyolyn has confirmed that the song is erotic. Oh, I did not even realize. I guess it was done in such a subtle way that I didn't even notice. Like, it was like the words that I read in the captions, you know, didn't strike me as being vulgar or explicit. Yeah, it didn't strike me as an erotic song, and yet now that I think back on it, yes, there are connotations, but like it wasn't done in a way which was, like I said, vulgar. I'm a skilled boatman inside you. Okay, no, I should have picked up on the connotation earlier. Our touches get rougher. Like, you can tell, like, she took her time to depict a loving situation between two people using loving words. Like, this is an erotic song, but like, it's a make love type of song. You know what I mean? It's not like a rough sex type of song. You know what I mean? It feels like loving, safe, consenting, mature lovemaking. You know what I mean? Damn, that makes me even more proud. I don't know why. I feel ridiculous feeling that way, but yeah, I can't help it. Again, I'm reading the comments and someone said that I love how she perfectly captured how delicate and passionate lovemaking between two women can be without the usual aggressive fetishization we are normally offered. Okay, I think I found the perfect comment to sum up my thoughts and everything. So someone commented, I came back to this masterpiece to rewatch it after reading some comments, and I just wanted to say, just as Moonbyul is iconic for choosing to represent the LGBTQ+ community in her lyrics and music video with such grace, Seori has previously done the same in Lovers in the Night. My point is that I love both Moonbyul and Seori for doing this lovely song and using their platform to represent my community. While they might not be in this community, it is already an act of courage and nobility to make such loving representation. Thank you for Seori and Moonbyul for doing everything. And that person just summed up my thoughts better than I could ever. So on those words, I think I'm gonna move on to Wheein now with Make Me Happy. Now, I'm gonna try to not fuck it up this time and try to assume correctly. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, her first solo song under Ravi's label. So she's releasing this not under RBW, though she is still signed under there. She's releasing this under Ravi's label as a solo artist. So this is not her debut as a solo artist, but like, this is her first work as a solo artist under Ravi's label. Did I get it right this time? So I have the English captions on Make Me Happy, let's go. That looks stunning already. Damn, they had budget for this. I'm somehow being sucked in. Like that butterfly makes me want to follow it. Now that's a look. Oh, this is totally... This is Alice in Wonderland inspired, isn't it? There's no way this is it. Like when I thought they couldn't make it even prettier, they do. That was spectacular. Like the thumbnail, I'm almost disappointed in the thumbnail because like the thumbnail does not give make the music video justice. I for one did not expect the music video to be of that good of a quality. Like I must admit that I didn't think that Ravi had that much money. Like I've always been curious to know how self-established label like his, you know, I mean he's got two, he's got like a hip-hop one and like this one. I mean I don't know how corporate things work, so like I don't know how much actual money he's got, but that music video, and she deserves it, don't get me wrong, she deserves it. I also watched 80's music video, which she also is signed under him, but like the quality is so much beyond anything that I could have ever expected from a self-established, like newly self-established label. Do you know what I mean? Or is it just like a misconception? It might just be a misconception of on my end, you know, since I really don't know shit about corporate work and stuff. Is it even a corporation? I don't know. See, I'm just talking, I'm gonna shut up. You know, the concept of Alice in Wonderland has been done before. Like I'm not even gonna pretend like it's the first time I see something like this. Though I gotta say, what makes this stand out so much is how abundant, like everything has been done to its extent. Yeah, it was abundant in everything, like the butterfly, the flowers and everything, the aesthetic, and that's why it felt so fulfilling in my eyes, and like it felt very like complete. I think this song is making me feel the same way almost, for different reason probably, because the songs don't sound similar at all, but like the way I received it reminds me of how I felt when I listened to Slow Mo by Bim Bim, and weirdly enough there's also a butterfly in this music video. But what I'm trying to say is that it strangely makes me feel like I'm floating, like I'm levitating. I've been, you know, taken from the ground and like that. It's that feeling of feeling weightless almost. Like her voice does that to me, but also the environment that the music video created, you know, is super whimsical and like mystical almost in some way, but like yeah, super whimsical for sure. And everything combined together made me feel like I was floating away in a very good way. And it's almost that feeling of not having any burden on your shoulder and everything. Like it's relieving of any weight that you have on you, or your own weight, if that makes sense. Also there's an airiness to her voice, but like it's not just like airy as in void of anything. No, it's quite the opposite. Like her voice feels velvety. Do you know what I mean? Like, her voice feels incredibly airy but velvety at the same time. Good stuff. Good stuff only. Good vibe. Like, if I had a playlist named, I don't know, songs to listen to when I want to feel weightless or when I want to feel high, not high that way, but like high in like floating experience type of things, that song would be in that playlist. Maybe I should create that playlist. Who knows? Maybe it would do me good to do that playlist, to make that playlist. But yeah, conclusion is that made me feel well. That made me feel good. I feel so relaxed right now, I think. I think we're going to do Taeyeon first and then leave Hyolyn for the end, because the concept looked completely... I don't know if I want to be sad now. Do I want to blush first with Hyolyn, or do I want to cry first with Taeyeon? That is my question. You know what? Yeah, let's do Taeyeon first. I'm not gonna cry. Nah. Let me put the English captions on. So from what I understand, this is simply a pre-release. She's going to be coming back soon, I suppose. This is called Can't Control Myself. I have the English captions on. Let's go. You know, this bathroom scene like this reminds me so much of oh no, actually this one is much bloodier. Holy crap. I was about to say, this is giving me the same vibe as, you know, Chungha Kidding Me, but no, no, no. This look is screaming Le Fabuleux Destin d'un... Le fabuleux destin d'Homme et du poulain. No, she's a phenomenal singer. But her acting game, no, that's fucked up. I feel burdened somehow right now and incredibly useless. Like, I know this is fiction and everything. I know that she's playing her role, etc. But watching this made me feel somewhat uncomfortable because, like I said, it's a situation where I wished I could just reach through the screen, reach out to her, hug her, and tell her that everything's going to be alright. But I can't, and so that's why I felt useless. And it's not a comfortable feeling. It's not a great feeling to have to feel useless, you know, upon seeing someone's despair. It really felt like she was losing herself to that situation, and I was witnessing the unraveling of her as a person, and I don't like that feeling. And again, I know this is like fiction and everything. I know it, I realize it, but this could also be very much real. Like, some people go through shit like this. I mean, it's a feeling that I can't relate to. I've never been in this situation, the one that she's singing about, but it doesn't matter if I can relate to it or not. It's just the fact that I see her playing her role so well, that she sold the concept so well. The despair, the hurt, the longing, like, you know, just to put it out there immediately, like, yes, her voice is so filled with emotions and everything, but there's nothing new about this. Though I think this time I really want to focus on her acting game. In a span of 3 minutes 25 seconds, she's managed to showcase so many emotions. You know, that's why I said that it felt like witnessing the unraveling of someone and seeing that someone losing themselves into someone else and in a situation, and that is red flags. Red flags all over. And it feels like she has shown different facets of a relationship until at the end, you know, all of the anger and everything, she just smiled. Even through the tears, she smiled. You know, sometimes when you're so hurt that somehow it is almost funny that you're hurting that much. It felt very much like that. And I think her on stage crying and losing her mind, and people cheering and, you know, throwing her the roses, like giving her a standing ovation and everything, felt so fucked up. And somehow it almost feels like sometimes, you know, with celebrity relationship and everything, this is how it feels like, you know, when there's a breakup or something, people are cheering on that and they are like wanting the drama and everything, and they're cheering for the drama, you know, it feels like it sometimes. So that's also how I am seeing the ending here. She's out of this world, man, but like her acting game in this one is what sells it the most, in my opinion. Yeah, this feeling isn't... I don't like this feeling of it being helpless and useless in this instance. I really wish I could just go through the screen and like hug her and maybe try and prevent her losing herself. I don't know. Also, there was like this moment in the music video where they're like kind of like focusing on a book. I don't know what that book is, but the first look that she is sporting really reminds me of the Fabuleux Destin d'Amélie Poulain, the French movie. Like the bob cut and like the red dress really gives that vibe. I don't know the story of the movie though, so I don't know if it relates to the music video. Anyways, I think, yeah, now it's time to switch the mood completely with Hyolyn. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's going to be a sad song, which I doubt, but yeah. Alright, so last but definitely not least, we have Hyolyn with Laying Low featuring Taeyeon. Taeyeon, right? So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Erase by her was also featuring Taeyeon, so like I know that their voices are honey to my ear. They're really beautiful together, is what I'm trying to say. Like they both have a very R&B type of, you know, that, and I love it, obviously. Now I did check the teaser for this one, and I'm gonna try not to lose my mind. I'm gonna try to not act like a 12-year-old having her sexual awakening I'm gonna try not to be like that. I know what I should be expecting from her, and so I shouldn't be shocked, is what I'm trying to say. But I can't guarantee that I will be successful at not acting that way, because she makes me feel some type of way, all right? And so, yeah. Anyways, I'm already like, I'm gonna calm down first before starting, all right? Yes. I have the English captions, I'm laying low, let's go. I mean, the male dancers are attractive, but when you have Hyolyn on screen, I'm a grown-ass woman. I am not having my sexual awakening, all right? She just makes me feel very... She makes me feel some type of way. Oh! Yeah, that's the type of song you just have to body roll to. I kind of want to input the audio from TikTok or whatever. Is it hot? Or something like that. There's an audio that says, like, is it hot?
Is it hot in here? Are you hot? I mean, you are hot. I mean...
Yeah. It's representing how I feel. Is it hot in here? Are you hot? I mean, you are hot. I mean, that's how, that's how I feel on the inside. This woman has me hot and bothered. Damn. It's like, I don't want to stop. I just, wow, she's hot and she's dancing, you know, and she's singing about that. And like, I don't want to stop at just that, because it's so much more. Like, I want to be able to appreciate at first sight also the effort, the time and sweat, probably a lot of sweat, maybe tears, even blood, that she has put into that performance. Because, like, you know, some people might maybe consider this as being too explicit or too sexual or too whatever, too much for them. And you know, to each their own. Me personally, I just find this to be incredibly attractive, but also like I commend her for doing this because I could never. Objectively, was this hot and did it get me hot and bothered? Absolutely. But I also wanna, you know, applaud her for the performance aspect of this because I feel like not everyone can do this. And I know that for a fact that I can't do this. So like I just want to give credit where credit is due. Like the performance, the result is like, yes, incredibly hot, but also I want to acknowledge probably the countless hours of practice and everything that she must have had to be able to do this, and that is impressive. That in itself is hot. People who work extremely hard on a project and give their all in a project is incredibly attractive. I'm just saying. But also it's true that yes, her dancing in just a very short, what were those even? I don't even know what you would consider them to be, but that is very... It almost feels like I shouldn't be, you know, I think I'm feeling kind of embarrassed to be sharing my reaction to this because it's almost like I shouldn't be watching this with people, you know? Even though I'm like a grown-ass woman, you know, I'm like 26-year-old, I'm not innocent. I don't have like an innocent mind either, but like seeing stuff like this with people is kind of like, should we be watching this together? And also I think it's because it's so far off from the typical type of things that I react to, you know, like your usual K-pop music video. This is not the type of thing that we usually see. We don't see that much butt cheeks in typical music videos, you know? And so it's so far off from what I usually react to on my channel that sometimes when the music video like this pops up, I'm like being all embarrassed almost to be sharing this moment with you because it's like, oh, should we be doing that? Do we know each other like that? But at the end of the day, I'm an adult, you know, she's an adult. Most of you guys are adult as well, so like there's nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed of. Like again, same thing as for Taeyeon, you know, I'm not gonna spend too much time on saying like how amazing her voice is because we've already been new. Like at this point, who doesn't know how of an amazing vocalist Hyolyn is, really? Like objectively, everyone knows it. Do I feel like performance-wise she keeps on outdoing herself, and this time again it's like sexy, it's like sultry, but I think a big difference when it comes to her putting out this type of performance, it doesn't feel like it's forced, you know, like she's the one wanting to use her body in that way and express herself through her body that way, you know. Like for example, I think I don't know why, oh, I did see a fan cam of this not long ago, which is why it makes me think of this, but like the wiggle wiggle concept by Hello Venus, you know what I mean, when they were kind of like twerking or whatever, it feels uncomfortable watching it because it feels like it's a concept that was forced upon them, if you know what I mean. So like they were dancing and using their bodies in a way which maybe they did not feel comfortable with, if that makes sense. And so as an audience you sometimes feel uncomfortable by watching some moves because, you know what I mean. Here in this instance I didn't feel any of that. It feels very liberating almost. Like watching her perform like this almost reminds me of some of the videos of women pole dancing. They say like it's such like an inspiring thing and it's very empowering as well, and it feels like it here for her as well in this instance. While she's not like pole dancing, she's, you know, sexy dancing on heels and everything, and I guess as a woman to be able to express yourself with your body so freely is very empowering. I wouldn't know, I'm just like assuming that, but it feels liberating in a way. That was a tangent, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this special catching up on K-pop here. Thank you for the recommendation as always. Thank you for the patrons for voting. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.